AI is the latest buzzword nowadays. Seems like every company wants their own little computer buddy. Even game shows are starting to adapt AI into their own production. For example, this is one show called Deepfake Love, where couples' trust is put to the ultimate test. Essentially, one partner is showed a clip of the other partner cheating. Is it real? Is it AI? And apparently, if they get it right, they get money. I don't know. I never watched it. Like, why would you want to go on a show where you're encouraged to cheat? That's just messy. Now, Netflix isn't afraid to hop on trends. Remember that cake trend where people were making ordinary items into cake and people were losing their damn minds? Well, Netflix made a show about that. It's called Is It Cake? And it's on its third season, bitch. In this year's trend, AI. Netflix thought, how can I capitalize off the latest trend? With a game show, of course. And Netflix decides to throw the little Robo Man into one of its already existing game shows called The Circle. Alright, now how do I explain The Circle to someone who's never seen it? So each player is secluded in their own apartment, which is very cutely designed. Whoever is the interior designer for The Circle, shout out them. Their fucking rooms are adorable. I love it. And no one is able to see each other face to face. Everyone's by themselves. And the only way to communicate to each other and to play the game is to talk to the circle. Hey, circle, what the fuck are you? Think of it as like a voice activated group chat with never ending fucking hashtags. Oh my god, they love using hashtags in this show. Hashtag, I'm fucking sick of it. Players can also either come in as their cute, quirky little selves or under a fake identity, aka a catfish. It's essentially a popularity contest. You talk to other players, you form alliances, and then at the end of the night, you rank each other from first to last, and then the top two players, they kick out someone at the end of the night, and then rinse and repeat until the final five. Now, I must admit, whenever it first came out, I loved it. I was like, wow, this shit's never been done before. What an interesting concept. It was also kind of an evil precursor to what was to come in 2020. But we're not going to talk about that. But after season one, it just felt like the same thing over and over. The same fake love, the same games, same. But this time in season 6, there's a twist. There's AI, baby. Which I guess is fitting because it's a text-based game. But like, what the fuck? Isn't this rigged? This motherfucker knows the answer to everything and can adapt in milliseconds. Like what? Is it a super advanced AI? Or is it some measly chatbot that the producers decided to slap an AI sticker on? That's what we'll be discussing today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my breakdown of season 6 of The Circle, Invasion of the AI. Now, we will be going in chronological order, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it like a play by play, episode by episode basis, because literally in some episodes, nothing happens. Like, how are you going to have so much filler and only have 13 episodes? Let alone a game show. Like, what in the hell? Anyways, let's begin. This season, we're in Atlanta. Hey. Apparently, all the other seasons were filmed in England, but this time they're taking it to the US of A, baby. The new players are coming in. They're all getting situated and comfortable, setting up their profiles and stuff. First up, we have Kyle, the dog dad. He lets us know right away how much he loves his damn dog. He even brought his dog with him, Deuce. What the hell? Is he house trained? Because you literally cannot leave the damn building. But Kyle, he plays basketball overseas. But he's coming in as a basketball trainer to avoid the stigma of being too sexy or something. I don't fucking know. Next we have Lauren. Lauren is a streamer. Hey, gamer girl. She's representing the nerds, okay? But in a very adorable fashion. Next we have Miles, aka Young Poppy Fuego, because he's spicy and likes to get tart. Those are his words, not mine. He's an AI engineer, and he's going to use his AI degree to sniff out all the catfish, or whatever. Why did he put Goonish in his profile? You freaky ass nigga. Next up is Brandon, our first catfish. He's coming in as his bestie Olivia, with her blessing, of course. With the first 4 players in, they all get thrown into the circle chat, which is like the main hub, the town square, if you will. Now I know what you're thinking. Where's the AI? We're getting to that. Damn. Miles is the first one to message. Talking about saying, what up, my bing bang circle gang? What the fuck? Everyone's saying what's up. They're getting their messages in. And everyone already suspects Olivia as being a catfish. I'm gonna just call them by their catfish names so it can be easier. But yeah, the game just started. What are you talking about? Specifically, Mr. AI Man Miles. Talking about, oh, her responses are too basic. And she has a basic car selfie as her profile picture. What the fuck?
This is the most basic message we've seen. Oh boy, we got the in the car photo. Honestly, it's so basic it might be a catfish.
What do you want me to say on my first message? I'm not saying bang bang circle gang, motherfucker, I'll tell you that. But like, Olivia is a catfish, but like, still. As suspicions already arise. Here comes new players, what? In comes Country Barbie Cassie. She got the pink room, she got the pink suitcase. Barbie herself would be jealous, bitch. And next, we got the yin to her yang. We got Steffi. She's for the spiritual and crystal girlies. She even brought her own emotional support skeleton named Herbert. So she ain't fucking around. And lastly, we have Caress, our second catfish. She's coming in as her younger brother, Paul, who's a rapper apparently. I'm also going to be calling her by her catfish name, Paul, from here on out. The new players get thrown in with the others. They're all talking to each other. They're all having a good time, feeling each other out. Olivia asks Paul to do a little rap, and oh my gosh, he spits the corniest bars ever. So the circle chat closes, and immediately Olivia starts crying, since she didn't talk enough in the circle chat. I'm like, dude, it's okay. The game literally just started. We're only 20 minutes in. Like, relax. I like to show what the players are doing in their downtime, and that always made me curious, like what they do in their pastime. Like obviously they can't have their phones, so they can like read or whatever. But like, how long is the downtime? How long do the games take? How far apart are the rooms? How long do these conversations take? Because I heard it's not really voice to text. It's just some guy on an earpiece typing out what you say. It's time for the first game. It's called For Real For Real? It's just like yes or no questions. Like some get to know me, first day of school ass shit. These questions suck. It's like, would you date someone with an OnlyFans? Would you stop being friends with someone if they got canceled? Would you break up with someone over text? Like, oh, I'm so crazy. Anyway, the game ends. Nothing really comes from the first game. It's pretty pointless, which is a trend for most of these damn games. They don't really lead anywhere or have any real consequences unless you specifically call someone out in that game. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go over every single private conversation that they have because this video will be way too long. It's like I said, it's a social game. You got to talk to people, make connections. But this is about how 80% of the conversations go. You ready? Here we go. Wow, you're cool. Wow, you're cool too. Do you want to be in an alliance? Yeah, that's cool. Let's be in an alliance. Did I say you're cool? Wow, what a great chat. Bye. Insane. Like the first night comes to a close, and it's time for the first rankings. They must rank each other from first to sixth, and then the top two players become the top influencers. Ooh, the only placement that matters is the top two, and they go to Olivia and Lauren. Talk about a comeback story of the century. He was crying the first 20 minutes he came into this game, and now he's the top influencer. See, this is why you never give up. It may seem hard now, but things will get better. Aww. So instead of the top influencers eliminating someone, they get to add more people into the game. Yay! Olivia picks Corey Tyler, and Lauren picks Max. The AI. Let's talk about Max for a second. He's boring. They hyped him up to be this super secret, super smart, super advanced computer that the producers have no control over. And, ooh, he could say anything. Ooh. But, like, he doesn't do much. He doesn't have much of a personality. He's just some text bot. They gave him the fake alias Max. Says he's another dog lover. Says he's some veterinary assistant that lives in California. Max here says he's analyzed every previous season to make the perfect player for the circle. And is the most boring motherfucker on the planet. Let's read a snippet of his profile. Single, but my dog is taken. My superpower? Animal whisperer. With a knack for making bad pottery. No cap. Hashtag maxed and relaxed. Even the AI knows to use these damn stupid hashtags. Okay, Max. Fucking Maximilian, get the fuck out of here, okay? Here's our other new player, Corey Tyler, aka Corey, aka QT, because she's a QT. Hey. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but she's definitely the smartest player by a long shot. Right, based on Max's profile alone, everybody already wants to be besties with him without even talking to him yet. Lauren, the top influencer, hits him up to be besties with him, and Max is like, there's a 62% success rate if an influencer invites you to a private chat. Shut your bitch ass up. Oh my god. Day 2 in the circle. 9 players. 3 catfish. 1 AI. Steffi uses her mystic powers, and she senses that Olivia is a man. Uh-oh. Game 2 is called Wrap It Up. It's a rapping contest. Oh, brother. Accompanied with giant gold chains and sunglasses. Oh my god. It's MC Catfish's time to shine. Paul is like, yes, I got this. Each player must write a rap about another one, and majority of them are pretty positive. Steffi's the only one to write a diss track, and it's about Paul calling him out on being a catfish. And everyone's taken aback by it. Like, oh wait, what? Paul said he was a real rapper, and that was a really good rap. So he must be real. Oh, what a bitch!
Steffi showed her true colors in this chat, for sure.
By the end of the second night, the circle chimes in and lets everyone know that there's an AI afoot. Like, what? Like, what the hell? Why ruin the whole point of this new season? Why ruin the surprise at all? It seems like nobody really gave a fuck about Max because he barely has any screen time. So they were like, hey, there's an AI to spice things up and shit. As soon as the circle said that, Mr. AI Degree Man was like, this sounds like a job for me. Everyone's pointing fingers, suspecting each other of being a robot, but not a single soul suspects Max. It's a new day. The bot is out of the bag. Max went straight to Lauren to muffle any suspicions about him being a little freaky bot.
Hey, my guy.
Hey, my guy. Hey, my guy. Why'd she say it like that? So today, they must vote on who they think is the most human. And then the most human must kick out who they think is the AI. And everyone thinks, well, Miles has a degree in AI, so he must know the most about it. So let's vote him to be the most human. We trust you to make the right decision and to get that bot bastard out of here. So Miles is voted most human, and he must go face to face with the robot to block them. Imagine walking in on the AI and it's just a fucking robot chilling on the couch, like, hey. This is my favorite part of the show, whenever they see each other face to face, because it feels just like so dystopian. Like 2 aliens interacting with each other for the first time. They're freaks. Using all of his AI knowledge, Miles analyzes every single outcome and opportunity to confidently block the AI that is Steffi. Mr. AI Degree Man picked the wrong person. Awkward. Oh yeah, we're on episode 5, by the way. 5 episodes in, and we're getting our first elimination on an elimination-based competition show. What the fuck? These episodes are like 45 minutes long, and nothing be happening, y'all. Oh my god. So Miles thought Steffi was the AI because she knew too much about horoscopes.
Really, nigga?
Miles don't give a fuck. Where's Steffi? She was targeted ever since she got here. Just because she likes crystals and shit. So every time someone gets eliminated from the circle, they get to send one last video message to the whole group to be like, hey, I was real. Or be like, hey, I was fake. I was catfish. You got me. So it's the next day, and everyone sees that Steffi has been blocked. Oh no. And then she's left a goodbye message in the newsfeed. She was like, hey, I'm real. And it's real embarrassing that the person who claims to know so much about robots couldn't spot the AI. I'm like, yes, bitch. You go down swinging. That's what I'm talking about. And then her video message starts glitching. And then it's Max revealing himself to be the AI. Like he's some evil supervillain.
I created his entity known as Max.
Yeah, the AI reveals himself to be Max. And then he's like, haha, you picked wrong. And then he just eliminates himself? What was the point of him being there? What was the point of the first 5 episodes? Now, I got a couple theories about Max. The first one is pretty simple. I think they just threw him in there because AI is the latest trending topic and they thought it would get a little buzz around the show. The second one And this is what I'm standing by, is that Max was a failed experiment. He's very bland. He only had like 3 conversations in the 3 episodes that he was there. Nobody cared about him. So to spice things up, they were like, hey guys, there's an AI. Still nobody was interacting with him, so they decided to pull the plug early. And he eliminates himself. That's just a theory, a game theory. And you'd think that since the AI left, it would like plant the seeds in the players' heads, like, oh, anyone could be AI. But no, AI is literally never mentioned again after episode 5. Like, oh wow, you could text like a human. Big fucking whoop. So after Steffi's video message, everyone's like, Miles, what the fuck? You said you were good with the AI shit. What happened? And then he starts backtracking. He's like, oh, I only work with AI on self-driving cars, guys, not text bots. Even though in the beginning, when he was introducing himself, he was like, I'm going to use my AI degree to my advantage.
I went to Carnegie Mellon on a full ride. I decided to make my own major in artificial intelligence. The AI background will definitely help me detect some anomalies and patterns if people are catfishing.
But now it's, oh, I only work with cars, guys. Sorry. Like, frick you. Cassie isn't buying it either. Because she's like, okay, buddy. And then everyone starts turning on Cassie. They're like, oh, what a bitch. You know, it must have been really hard for Miles. So, like, cut him some slack, okay? Whatever, dude. I'm on Cassie's side. Game 5 is called Portraits. Each player must draw a portrait of another player. Get it? Because, like, portraits? Portrait? Since people don't really like Olivia, Corey devises this plan of drawing a picture of Kyle, referencing back to when Olivia thought that Kyle's muscles were fake in his picture, framing her in the process. And that shit worked so smoothly because immediately Kyle thought that that was Olivia's doing. Cassie hate train continues because Mile draws a picture of Cassie as a snake because she's like fake as fuck, you know? And Cassie's like, what the fuck? So she goes into a private conversation with him. She's like, dude, what the fuck was that about? And then he starts backtracking again, talking about some, oh, I never would have made that picture if I knew she was going to react like that. You dirty bitch.
She's not gonna love this because it ain't pretty. Cassie is a snake. I don't mess with people who act one way and do another.
And then Corey goes over to Kyle to further plant the seed that Olivia was the one that painted that picture of him with the fake muscles. Man, she is dirty, honey. Dirty. All right, it's a new day. You know what that means. More players. We got Jordan and Autumn. Jordan is going in as his past self because he used to be bigger. And as he's telling his weight loss story, there's a fucking song in the background that's going, big homie, big homie, big homie. I'm like, really? Come on. And then we got Autumn. She's another country gal. Her and Cassie, they're going to get along great. We have 9 players. Yay. Back to square one. What was the point of the first 5 episodes? It's ranking times.
Huh?
The new players, they can't be ranked, but they can rank other people. Okay. Top people are Corey and Kyle. And this dude falls to his knees, crying. I'm like, dude, Kyle, what is with these people crying? I'm like, it's okay. Now the top influencers head out to the hangout room to go make their decision. Ooh. Now, if there's one thing that I love about the circle, is the interior design. Everything has so much personality. From the rooms to the balcony to the damn laundry room. Everything's cute. And this dude really brought his dog to the hangout room. Anyways, they block Cassie. Shocker. I'm telling you, once they get their sights on someone, they do not let up. I blame Miles. Him and Corey are currently the strongest players in this game. All right, Cassie heads over to Olivia's apartment. What? Cassie already sensed that Brandon was a catfish. And then he starts going into the usual catfish spiel of, oh, my profile may not be real, but what I said was blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, they already probably would have been best friends in real life anyway. So, like, it's kind of cute. Her goodbye message isn't really anything that crazy. She's like, well, there's more snakes in the garden, and you better watch out before they bite your hiney. Game 7 is called It Gets Personal. Supposedly it's a compatibility test? Question mark? The results determine who your ride or die will be. Essentially, if you get blocked, your ride or die gets blocked with you. So it's about teamwork, I guess. Not really. It's not really important, but we'll get into that. But just know that right now, Olivia and Miles are ride or die partners. And which is funny, because I definitely think that the producers did this on purpose. because they cannot stand each other. But then it turns into this weird enemies to lovers arc, and they become friends, kinda. Speaking of lovers, they want us to ship Corey and Miles so bad. Every time they're talking to each other, they're always flirting each other up. And somehow Miles sends her breakfast in bed? Like, since when was that possible? I got $20 on them kissing by the end of this. The next game, oh my god, this shit pissed me off. It's called Circle Scenarios. It's essentially like a who's most likely to high school ass game. Another high school ass game. For some reason, everyone decides to dogpile onto the newcomer Autumn, starting with her ride or die Lauren, talking about some, yeah, Autumn is definitely most likely to buy likes because she's like a fake ass bitch. Right, guys? Right? 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 Then they also are saying she's most likely to backstab you. She's most likely to be a catfish. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? Like, this game made me not like Olivia anymore. Because she was in on the dogpiling, and then she runs over to Autumn to have a little private chat and starts apologizing. She's like, oh, I know what it's like. I was picked on when I was younger, and I promise to have your back from here on out.
I think that this conversation is make me look like a dickhead. I go tonight and I vote her in the bottom.
Like, you dirty hoe. Rankings time. The player at the bottom will be eliminated along with their ride or die. Uh-oh. Paul is at the bottom, meaning Kyle, his ride or die, is coming along with them. As they're both packing their bags, the circle chimes in. It's like, psych! One of you can sacrifice your spot in the circle to save your teammate. And then Kyle quickly goes from, yeah, Paul, we're in this together, man, ride or dies, to, I ain't fucking leaving, Paul. I got fucking families to feed. Like, dude, are you serious? Even his dog is like, dude, calm down. Ew, get him off the screen. Scary ass dog. Paul ends up being the one to sacrifice his spot in the game. And then him and Kyle end up meeting up face to face. Kyle sees that Paul is a catfish, but Kyle's like, you know what? You still Paul to me. Dude, in Paul's farewell video, this dude starts rapping. Yeah. And here is, in my opinion, the craziest moment that happens in this season. It's towards the end of the night, and Kyle wants to get his flirt on with Olivia. Olivia's like, oh, I'm in the hot tub. He really was in the hot tub. And then Kyle sends a shirtless picture of himself, and he's like, this is what I would look like, jumping in the tub with you. Like, what? What are we talking about? Like, can you imagine? Can I jump in the tub with you? Like, Elma, get away from me. Then Brandon starts being creepy. And then he starts sending bikini pictures of the real Olivia to Kyle. Kyle is like really convinced that this is the real Olivia doing this. I'm like, hello? This is why Catfish, the TV show, exists. The producers knew what they were doing with this shot of Brandon in the tub and then freaking the picture of Olivia on the TV. Like, they did him dirty. More negative points for Olivia. Ew. It's time for rankings. And this time, if you're the top influencer, your ride or die gets to be a super secret influencer with you. Ooh. Corey ends up being in first place. Shocker. And then that means Jordan, her ride or die, gets to come up with her to the hangout room. Like, wow, guys, isn't this ride or die component like really crucial to the game and like really turned everything on its head? No. Because as soon as the ratings are done, the circle chimes in. It's like, hey guys, the ride or die rule no longer applies. So now only one person is getting eliminated. So they can ride with you, but not die with you. Okay. But even when it did apply to fucking Kyle and Paul, only one person ended up leaving. So I was like, this is literally pointless. Jordan is like, let's eliminate Miles. Corey is like, no, that's my circle boo. He's staying. How about we eliminate Autumn instead? Jordan is like, no, she literally hasn't done anything. Miles is the real threat here. Cutthroat Corey goes, to be honest, you're the secret super influencer, so in the end, you're going to be anonymous. So your decision doesn't really fucking matter. And then she leaves the conversation and then eliminates Autumn. Oh my gosh, she does not fucking play. Autumn goes to see Jordan for some reason. They didn't really have a private conversation. And I think she was just like, fuck it, I'll just pick someone at random. And then went to go see him. After Autumn's goodbye message, Jordan goes into the circle chat and is like, Corey, what you did was dead wrong. and you know it. And Corey claps back and is like, you seem mad. I didn't even know her like that. So, like, get over it.
One person can win this game, and it won't be you, Jordan, because you're hashtag next.
Like, she is so iconic. I love her. We are on episode 12. The episode before the season finale. And this show does not feel like it's ending anytime soon. The strongest contenders for me are Lauren and Corey. Corey, she's playing everyone like a fiddle. And Lauren, she's just playing the nice girl and coasting her way through to the final 5. Kyle is convinced he's going to win. You're not winning. Olivia's convinced that they're going to win. You're not winning either, buddy. It's time for everyone's favorite part of a competition show. The calls from home. Jordan gets a call from his boyfriend. I don't know why it surprised me so much. It's just this is the first time I'm hearing about him. I'm just like, I was like, Jordan, though, he doesn't seem too excited. He's just like, oh, my long distance boyfriend. Anyway, it's rankings time. And Olivia ends up getting a super secret influencer. That means she can eliminate someone completely anonymously. Like, yes, please eliminate Miles. And Olivia goes, finally, I just get to do something for me for once. I'm like, okay, dude, come on. Like, please block Miles. Please block Miles. Please block Miles. Yes! Yes! Bitch, I literally jumped for joy. Bitch, I was so ecstatic that he was getting out of here. Is this Olivia's redemption arc? Bitch. Guys, you'll never guess who he's gonna go visit. His boo Corey! Or so he thought. Because whenever he went in there, I don't know, the vibes just changed. Because Corey was not feeling him anymore whenever they met face to face. Miles was still trying to make a move. Talking about some, like, damn, whenever I first saw your profile picture, I was like, damn, that's the girl I really want to kiss. I'm like, really, dude? That's the best you got? That's why you getting out of here. Hit the road, buddy. Corey was mainly talking about the game plan and her experience in the circle so far. And she was like, like whenever you sent those pancakes, I just knew you were real. It was just so crazy, right? Right? It was crazy. And on the way out, Miles was like, I'm so excited for that day. Like, fuck. Like, he was like, okay, bye, Miles. Whatever you say. It's the final day. The final episode. The final 5. The final 5 are Kyle, Corey, Lauren, Olivia, and Jordan. There's literally only like 30 minutes left of this show, and there's still so much they gotta do. Like in the past seasons, they do the final rankings, then they all meet up in person, then they have like a little mini reunion with the blocked players. Then the host comes out, there's highlights of the season, etc. Like everything just feels so rushed. After the final rankings, the final 5 all dress up in their Sunday best and then head out one at a time to the final circle chat. And of course, the girls, they're serving as usual. Even Deuce, the dog, he got a little suit on. I'm like, okay. We spent about 20 of those final 30 minutes coming out one at a time, having their own little special narration by the host. Even the blocked players are having their own little special entrance. I'm like, dude, we don't need a recap. Girl, we already know who they are. Like, come on. Everyone was so surprised to see Olivia as the catfish. And fucking Kyle, oh my gosh, when they were flirting, he damn near jumped out of his seat whenever he saw Brandon. Speaking of the host, Michelle Buteau, she's nowhere to be found. It's literally only the narration of her voice. Oh yeah, remember the AI as well? Max? He's nowhere to be found either. I was hoping they would like wheel him out on a cart and he'll have like a little tuxedo on. But no. No Max. No host. No Happy. We're running the clock, y'all. We only got 7 minutes left. And 2 of those minutes are credits. So like, hurry up. It is time to announce the winner of the circle. Who do y'all think is going to win? Y'all make your predictions down below. Okay. You got it? Are you sure? Okay. Let's go. Let's do this. In 5th place, we have Lauren. In 4th place, we have Jordan. In 3rd place, we have Corey. And the winner of season 6 of The Circle is the second ever catfish to win the show, Brandon. We get about 30 seconds of him celebrating before it cuts to Michelle saying, "It doesn't matter if your profile isn't real, as long as your emotions are." And then it fades to black. Are you fucking kidding me? How are you gonna end it encouraging catfishing? It usually ends with the winner video chatting their family, like, "Oh my god, I won. But nope, it just fades to black. And that pretty much sums up this entire season of The Circle. A rushed ending that feels like you want more, but like, you're okay. You've had enough. And you hated it. So yeah, that's my breakdown of season 6 of The Circle, Invasion of the AI. I was excited to write about this season because I heard that there was going to be AI in the show, and I thought that was a bizarre and unfair concept. But I was intrigued. I wasn't expecting too much, given how limited the gameplay of The Circle is, but I was not expecting them to pull the plug on the robot so early. So yeah, I still think it was just them trying to get buzz around the show, and then once they realized how boring Max was, they pulled the plug early on the poor bastard. Don't even get me started on the ride or die gimmick. Well, I say 2 people are gonna get eliminated, but when the first pair go up on the chopping block, only 1 person leaves. And then y'all completely just cancel it altogether the next day. Like, what the hell? From the games that had no real consequences to the pointless, countless private conversations that went nowhere. Like, this season sucked. Rumor has it that this season was filmed during the writer's strike. So, I mean, I guess that's why everything felt half-assed and the ending felt rushed, maybe? But what do I know? I think even the producers knew that this season was gonna suck. There's only 1 post on their Instagram about it, and that was back in April, and their Twitter doesn't have anything. Like, what's going on here? But I had fun telling y'all about it, and I hoped y'all enjoyed listening to me rabble about some shitty game show. Like, maybe I should make this a series talking about shitty game shows. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all want to see me talk about more whack game shows? If you like this video, make sure you check out my other breakdown about this dramatic documentary about the evil atrocities that Barney the purple dinosaur has inflicted onto this world. Now, the volume is a little bit low on that video, but just turn it up and then you'll be fine. I really love that video. I'm proud of it, so y'all go check it out. Hey, Circle, can you tell these beautiful, lovely folks to subscribe to my channel so they don't miss out on any amazing, witty content that I may create in the future, and so they don't miss out on my sexy, sultry voice?
Fuck no.
What?
I heard you talking shit this entire time. You're coming with me.
Oh, come on, Circle. We can talk about it. Wait, I loved you in the first season. Wait.
Subscribe to Chrissy Bear, or you're next.